Well, here we are at the trailhead.
About 6:45.
That's the sign. Here's the bear information. They got bears out here. They want us to be careful about bears. And they're telling us that weather conditions are what they are. There's Marcine and Joe. Well, Joe's going to hit the trail. There's the bridge over the old town site of Daia. We went over there yesterday and chose not to do the Park Service tour, which was a tour of running around and looking at imaginary buildings, because all of them have been destroyed or removed. And so this is going to be our river companion for the next 3 days. The Daia River coming down out of the Chilkoot Pass. The Chilkoot Land sign.
Tell the camera that if we make it up this first hill, we're in business.
And then this was the sign that we were greeted with. I want a picture of this. We've been told that these conditions have subsided, but that's a picture of the trail. And that picture was taken a couple of days ago. And so there are two of our magnificent team departing. And what's this first hill called?
I don't know. Preservation Hill, I guess.
Well, we were told by our guide, or not guide, but our courier who brought us out here this morning, that if we make the first quarter mile, we can do the whole trail. So we're going to sign off now, and we will see you in Pleasant Camp or somewhere along the line whenever we get this out of the pack again.
Except I'm going to take your picture. Oh, there they are.
And up the hill, we're a bit cloudy this morning, but yesterday it was cloudy and the clouds burned off by about 10 o'clock. And we're anticipating similar today.
Okay, we better hit the trail.
Okay, we're partway up the opening hill. You can see Joe up higher and Marcine making her climb. And this is, by some accounts, one of the more difficult sections of the trail, partially because you're not warmed up and it's a steep quarter-mile climb. And Marcine's going to turn around and take my picture. There goes Joe off into the wilderness way up above. And this is a stepping stone project here. And we are deep into the coastal forest. It's beautiful country. Moss-covered rocks. There goes Marcine, climbing and climbing. And I must catch up, for I am their leader. So I will cut this clip and get back to hiking. See you down the trail. Alright, so here we are just a little further up the trail. Joe stopped to take our picture. And I wanted to get a picture of them, or some movie of them. But what I really wanted to show is, there's where we started down at the river. There's the river down there in the valley. And that's what we're doing right now, is climbing up over this bluff that you can't stay down at river level. So we're going to climb up and over. All of this elevation that we're gaining right now, we're going to give back on a downhill side. So we all agree so far it's not too bad. So we'll see you again on down the trail. Okay, there's Joe getting doped up. This is our first break. We're about probably about 2 miles into the trail. Little resting spot right next to the river. We believe we're on an island because there's more river over out through those woods. But look at this lush coastal forest. The trail has been beautiful up to this point. We're actually traveling, or have been traveling, and we'll be back on traveling on a I zoomed in there and I didn't do that. So, but at any rate, we are on an old logging road, and the clouds are still hanging in.
I'm putting my perfume on.
Oh, let me get back to the...
We must put our perfume on for the woods, and so I've taken with me as a choice of perfume. I've decided that Ben's would be my selection for this trip. So
Is that Benz or Benze?
Benzene.
But off keeps them off.
So
Benz smells better, but off works.
we'll see
I
by
mean,
the end of the trail.
What are we thinking of? It's all
Who is this all about?
it's all,
It's all
about,
about
me.
me.
No one's t-shirts on the dog.
Yeah.
All right, and now it's recording.
Well,
So what do you do?
Are wrong. This is all about me. But I'm going to have my morning snack,
How many
my
points?
crunchy peanut butter. For Tina, this is 250 calories and 6 grams of fat. What?
The bottom line is, how many points?
We're not even counting.
It's a big 4 that he'll
true.
have
The
worn
first
off
bar is-
by
There's a 4-point
Finnegan's
bar.
Point.
But I'm only going to eat 2 of them right now. I'm going to save the other 2 for Finnegan's Point.
And so we're
So-
here at the first rest stop.
Are we having fun yet?
We're gonna run out of battery.
Yep.
Welcome to my home on the Chilkoot. We are currently under renovation. renovation, so you'll have to excuse if you think this is a bit of a mess, but home is where the house is. And that's final.
You need a new front door.
Huh?
Do you have a new front door in the renovation?
No, this one we're just hanging.
Oh,
Just not quite hung properly.
and we have a 1970 or 80 plastic bucket in amongst
Oh,
the artifacts.
memorabilia.
Uh,
And something else here.
we are still working our
Look at
way
this.
toward Finnegan Point. And
Yep.
this is our first artifact find. Well, actually not the first, but
We
this
just
is
crossed the
First
boardwalk.
major one.
Boardwalk was great. Sort of. I mean, you've got a first aid kit. I've got How much did you pack?
It's not light.
Yes.
First advice we got was nobody over 40 pounds.
like Todd and Corey, our first traveling
So-
companions. We're at Finnegan's Point.
We're gonna be superstars on the
We're gonna sell this.
Oh no.
Just the Chilkoot paparazzi.
Yes. Yes.
I gotta go over here and get the.
Very, very low tech.
Yeah.
Finnegan's Point. And there's a waterfall up there.
We're 5 miles in, 4.9.
And we're still alive and kicking.
And we've seen a bear.
And we
Oh,
Joe
yes,
saw a
I-
bear.
Having a little lunch, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's on the menu?
Moldy bagels and peanut butter.
We got Jeff. We got Jeff. We got Jeff. The peanut butter bagels.
And diet center bagels that aren't moldy.
Diet Center bagels?
Yes.
We're at the
How come you're zooming in? This thing
We're at the
takes off
Moss.
zooming.
Moss Cafe here at 5.8 mile
Chilkoot Trail.
Chilkoot Trail. It's quite a nice Moss Cafe.
Let's look at the ambiance of the hotel.
Ooh, isn't that
This hotel's restaurant has moss seating.
Ferns everywhere.
So we're going through the series of rises and descents. First down to the river's edge, then up through gaps between boulders, then down again through ravines and small streams with sturdy footbridges right across them. Trailcrews get them well maintained. At mile 7, the trail crosses a wide stretch of old riverbed. So we got almost 2/4 mile of old riverbed with moss and lichen covered rocks. Wildfires may be seen early in the year. The trail enters timber again to run beside bogs lush with fern and devil's club, then works its way back to the riverbed.
Coming upon a rushing mountain stream here.
guess we didn't like our campsite, so we had to move to a better campsite.
Actually, they evicted us from the last one. They evicted us, so we had to.
Oh, they evicted you.
Corner Mullen Housemover.
Are we turned the right way?
Okay, guys, stake them down again.
We're done moving for the day.
Okay. And now we see Marcine.
Where we go?
We could be Indiana Jones on this. We're braver.
Where we go from here?
Canyon City.
Now, why don't you...
Ruins.
The Canyon City ruins?
Historic
Yeah, do
town
you want
site.
to just go back and let's get you now? Let Marcine take you.
Ah, it's going in. No, there I got it. Here he comes. Wasn't that fun?
Did I wipe it out?
You guys aren't what?
I'm not an actress tonight. I bet you're not going to hear it over that water because it's so loud.
You've got to speak up.
See the water? Hear the water? What's he want us to do?
Joe and Marcine are going to be cozy tonight. They can talk to one another. Good night, Marcine.
Good night, everyone.
I guess I'll go to bed again. Good night. From day one. I'm not ready though.
This is our camp setup at night one at Canyon City. And Joe wanted Marcine to be part of our team, so we put our tents together, kiss to kiss. It's not going to snow, it's not going to rain, so we're going to be okay. So there we are, right on the river bank of the Taya River. And it will be music to our ears going to sleep tonight. Is that not
Yes.
true?
Sleep sound. We are going to sleep soundly. We're not going to hear anyone else, and nobody's going to hear us snore because of the river. So we can snore as much as we want.
It's an outstanding location. And we do have a recording of the day the camp moved. So this is the new location.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Canyon City. This is our second morning. And I didn't get a shot last night. They're doing a cabin renovation project here. And there's the bear poles. And that's the bear box right there. A warm-up cabin over here behind. Dining area. Good morning. Picture of the outhouse. Picture of the dining room. And the project.
Yeah, it's the project. Darn near got her whooped, it looks like.
Yeah, they're getting it pretty well along. Oh, and the rocking chair. You guys get pointed out we have a rocking chair at our camp. That one there's a rocking chair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I watched it.
The trail down to our camp. Our neighbor's camp. Another neighbor's camp. And these two girls have been busy little girls. They just got it on. Getting it on out here, taking down the tent. My teammates. And that's our camp. And these are some more neighbors. And more neighbors. Camp was pretty full last night. So I'm signing off for later down the road. We just climbed a staircase that went probably a quarter-mile straight up. The trail crew had carved steps in the rock much like these, only for a much longer distance. It was really spectacular. I should have got the camera out and shot it. So enough for now. Here's our stairway down, not nearly as long a set of stairs as coming up, but Marcine's waiting at the top for, oh, Marcine's taking pictures. Well, we'll have a picture of a camera taking a camera. Oh, Joe's going to take a picture at the bottom. They have done just a magnificent job building this trail. Alright, well, Marcine is down. It's my turn. Put the camera away. We don't want to fall and break the camera. This is the lush forest along the trail. Moss-covered granite boulders. This is looking down in the valley toward Taya River. It's a little smoky today. The fire over at Whitehorse has smoke blowing in here, the rangers told us. And there's Joe taking a picture of whatever it was the crew ahead of us spotted. I gotta go up and see what that is. So there you are, that's a full panorama back to the valley. A little valley that's coming out of the woods with a stream bed that's dry right now. And the bridge that we're on. There's what we were looking at. A little mouse.
Can't see him now. There he goes over here.
He's
now.
a busy little boy. Yeah, I've got him in my Climb behind a leaf and an acorn or a pine cone.
Going, there he is.
Boy, he is quick.
Is he gone?
No. Yeah.
Can I chase him off?
No. Sitting there nibbling on whatever he's nibbling on. Okay. We've seen wildlife. We did see a bear yesterday. Joe did. This little guy is pretty cute.
I got him, guys.
Okay. You're on your own, buddy. Have a good day. Another stairway to heaven through the moss covered boulders. Starting to see the smoke. Smell a little bit of the smoke from the White Horse fire. Alright, they're about to the top. I must hurry and catch up, for I am their leader. Absolutely beautiful out here. To a suspension bridge on the Taya River.
More than one of us can go, but
Oh.
Run over there.
What's that?
We pulled off and sat down by the river out.
Oh. Yeah. River's getting smaller. That means we're getting higher. shaky bit of footage.
Yeah, who's behind us?
I think it might be that other
That
young
same couple.
Those boys would probably still fix some breakfast.
Yeah. Jerky and what for breakfast, do you suppose? Leftover spaghetti, maybe.
No, they had a Western omelet. They had onions and green peppers.
Yeah, it's a bit smoky. Well, we're about 2.5 miles from sheep camp.
Yep.
Been a
Okay.
pretty easy hike, a lot of up and down. Actually, not an easy hike.
There's quite a few rocks to climb up, but it's been absolutely gorgeous. The terrain and the
I think we're on an island of the Kaya River. We crossed that suspension bridge. This channel, if that was the Kaya, and I believe it was, this channel is on the other side. Here's where we came from. And there's where we're going to. Here we are at Sheep Creek. This is our camp setup tonight. We put both our tents on one tent platform. And this particular site has tent platforms for the camps. We put up a clothesline because we washed a few clothes today. Oh, there's my shorts. I took a little bath in the river. I gotta remember to get my shorts out of the tree. There's Mom comes out of the tent. Hey Marcine, poke your nose out.
What's that?
Stick your nose out. Marcine's getting ready to go to bed.
I'm coming out.
Oh, she's coming out. She just steps right out of her tent, out to the, oops, I was up over your, yeah, we got a pretty nice setup here. Real companions, real team. We are a team, right? And over here is the trail and the bridge that takes us across the river and heads us up to Chilkoot tomorrow. Here's one of our Canadian friends that is doing the trail with us. Have a good hiking tomorrow.
You too.
Thank you.
Just don't fall in the river again.
Yeah, right. I've had my bath for the week. So that's kind of our sheep camp. I didn't get any movies of downtown.
We still have some laundry.
Yeah, I showed the laundry.
We're gonna leave
Yeah. We're gonna leave it up.
the laundry, the
Oh, yeah.
washcloths till tomorrow morning. Yeah.
So
Good night.
got it. Good night, folks.
Catch you up tomorrow.
This was the end of day 2, and we are looking forward to a adventuresome day 3. Okay, I'm gonna walk out here to the Kaya River. Tells me the trail is across the bridge. So here's where we'll start tomorrow. There's where I went in the drink this morning. Right in that hole there. smoky hillside. There's our view as we leave camp, sheep camp, on Tuesday morning, our big day. If it weren't so smoky, this would be absolutely gorgeous. There's the trail coming up out of sheep camp. Alder forest, lots of Devil's Club, and the trail to the Chilkoot Pass. This is our first hint of the pass. Right up through there, we got this mountain on our right, and we have this mountain on our left. There's a glacier up there, top of this one. Beautiful country. Right up through there is our goal. It's within reach. We will make it today.
Good morning, day 3. We're
This
in
is
the boulders.
The beginning of the boulders. Do you have the energy to be an actress too? Alright, well, we are moving up the valley. I'm going to get a picture of the glacier behind, but we, as you can see, we are getting up into the head of this valley. It is boulder ridden, and we're going to see more and more of this. And we stopped here because we have right here in front of us, and I've got to back up a bit, but a tree which appears to be petrifying. It has hollowed out. And it's stuck here between the rocks. And it's quite interesting. There's the trail. As you can see, there are places where you can see it's a trail, and there are other places you just see dirty footprints on the rocks. Oh, Marcine made it clear through. I didn't get to watch her. There's a glacier up. Well, this doggone camera. There's a glacier up in the top of that mountain. A little less smoke this morning, we think. In fact, it's clearly is less smoke. And we are going to be going up through this V.
I'm coming back. I didn't get my picture of my petrified wood.
Oh. She's coming back to take a picture of the tree. I thought that's what you were doing. Oh, you were getting Joe's.
I did push it down, I guess, or something. Who knows
Oh,
what
it
I
didn't take. Okay. Well, there's that tree that we stopped to fascinate about. It's quite interesting. Looks like a piece of rock. Here we are at what we believe is Stone House. That big square stone overhangs and made a house for people to get in out of the weather. Look at this pile of rocks. And we are going to be up in the middle of them, climbing through them, conquering the Chilkoot Trail. There's a look back down through the valley towards Skagway, Dia. Over here we have a willow tree blocking my view of the glacier. And the waterfall rushing down through. Gorgeous country. The sun is up on the mountains. We're still down in the shadows of the hills.
Happy face.
Here we are filtering water. We've gathered, we've filtered, and Joe has one left to purify.
Grab that one? Yeah.
Don't spill this precious water. We just captured this water from this little stream. Pretty little mountain brook of crystal clear water. This is cold today. And Marcine's handy dandy purifier. Watch what you're doing. Don't pull up. Sorry, dear, but I screwed that up.
Well, I haven't. Are you getting too stacked up, Marcine?
It's so worth it to me.
Okay.
So worth it.
50 seconds. 44.
That's what her physical therapist tells her too. Well, ladies, where are we?
We're going for the summit.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna be there before noon.
With Mars.
And we're gonna eat our way up there
And
drink our way.
I'm going to walk back and look down the valley because you can see where we kind of came from, but there's that glacier. We're getting up closer to it. I mean, we're walking away from it, but we're getting closer to its elevation. There's the valley that we came out of. Trees are kind of in the way. We have gained a fair amount of elevation already this morning. We believe that we're a little over 2 miles, and we had 3.5 miles to the summit. So we believe that we are within about 1.5 miles of the summit. We have this gorgeous mountain stream right beside us. We didn't need to stop for water where we did earlier, but we know that we don't want to get caught without water, so we stay watered up. signing off again.
Got an artifact.
Yeah, I have to redo this. There's some
Artifact.
100-year-old wire that is
Pretty exciting.
going up. Here's another piece.
Pretty exciting.
We believe that wire, I believe all that wire originally was up here as part of the tramway operation, because it's going up through, I lost track of it. There it is. Going up through the valley here, tangled in amongst the rocks.
Oh, I lost my
half a mile to the summit. We're at the scales.
I can hardly believe it. That it's a
You can't see the summit.
No, I know.
Feeling it today is my feet, which tells
My
me that we've
legs.
been on our feet a lot today.
Well, those rocks.
Yeah.
Climbing over the rocks is hard on your feet. Tough on ankles.
And actually, my ankles and knees feel really good. I just hope that other side.
That's where we came from, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We just came across our last snowfield on this side.
Yeah, and we got a major one.
And
on
we
the
got a
other
major
side.
one on the other side, it
Whoops.
sounds like. Here's Jo messing around with her pack, trying to get her whole shirt off.
Joe. Let's see.
And there's Marcine. Today it's not all about Marcine. Today must be all about Jo.
Today's Joe's day.
Yeah, and now here's where we're going, ladies and gentlemen, and the camera is coming up, 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 up. There is the first false summit.
Of 3.
And this is a much less steep, but much longer Peterson trail. Very few people used it. I understand it's tough on the backside trying to get back over to the trail. So, pretty impressive turf.
Oh, can you?
Can you get that?
I'm not sure if I can. There it is.
All right, that rock worked for me there. Marcine likes she doesn't like this sandy gravel.
I don't think so either. I think this loose rock is much harder to be in.
Well, unless you've got a solid rock sitting there
Problem
to.
is, you do have your pack over your back on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
leaking.
Well, there's where we started. You want to know how long we've been?
No.
Okay, I won't look it up. Alright, here we are, top of the first false summit. There's our valley below us. That glacier that we had above us all day long is now about on par with us. There's Joe forging ahead.
Yeah.
There's our second false summit. I'm glad we know they're false summits. So we got one more peak to go after this. And this part of the terrain has bolts and pins buried in the stone, and lots of artifacts, lots of timbers, the tramway, parts and pieces. Oh, we're at the top of we don't know which false summit, but
They got so many falsies up here,
God,
it's disgusting.
it is disgusting.
but that glacier that we were looking up at, well, actually that's Irene Glacier way out there. See, all them people that raved about Irene Glacier,
Yeah.
we just waited for today to see it. I'm not sure my camera even picks it up.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
You talking about me again?
Yeah, you old rooster.
Okay. Enough words of wisdom.
Today's an 8.5 mile.
I haven't seen any
Did it,
boots.
Dave?
I haven't seen any boots, but here's a tent that I presume they say is 100 years old and still not quite in condition you could pitch it, but it's still got canvas left. So there's the pass. We're near the summit. We're not at the summit yet because we have that yet to go. But we're getting close.
We have
Beautiful.
what yet to go?
Beautiful snowfield up here.
We have to go
And
across
more
that snowfield?
snowfields up there.
See the red pole up straight ahead.
Oh, thank God.
Almost.
And here's the Walter J. Hickel Monument
I guess we better take
from
a
the
picture
state of
that.
Alaska.
Was it the...
Here we are in the snow again.
Last snow.
There's a lot of snow up here.
Last fall summit.
We hope. We got to get up through that. And we think we're into Canada. And on to the Klondike to strike it rich with our claim in Dawson Creek. So, we'll see you there. Okay, are we there yet?
I don't know.
You got a
close.
couple more feet to go, dear.
What the heck is that way over there?
That's the Canadian flag and the guard shack. But this is the summit.
Ah, this is the summit.
This is the summit.
We made it.
All right, Joe.
It's only 1:30. Not quite.
120.
1:20.
So we made it in 6 hours. We're in the average.
No, I wouldn't say average.
We are in the average range that he gives. 8 to 12 hours. We're not there
made
yet.
it. That's what counts. We did it. Awesome.
All right, Marcine,
Yes.
go out to the summit. I want to see you two show some sisterly love.
All
No,
right.
I don't give a damn. We made it. There's the Canadian flag out there.
I should get a picture of you on the summit. Only I don't feel like turning around and coming back. Give me that
Well.
camera.
You could take, oh,
And I'll get you this way.
all right,
Showing the American side.
all right.
And don't turn it off. You can cut all this, or maybe.
I'm just going
All right, Dawn. I believe I do.
Okay, now push the zoom clear to the left,
Zoom clear to the left.
up on top.
And Dawn is at the summit. Got him back there. There's the valley. He's looking down the U.S. side. And here he comes. Yippee-ki-yay! Woohoo!
We all made it. All right, we're looking back down toward Skagway and Dia. That's where we came from. Mountains and glaciers. More mountains and glaciers. Standing very near the international border here. And there's the Canadian Ranger Station. We got one more ice field to go across. I believe that's going to be it for ice fields. And here's the rocks, and we could have gone higher.
Careful. Oh my God, careful.
We could have gone higher. There's some wreckage. There's some carnage left over from the 98s. The Stampeders left behind. Part of the tram and hardware associated with that, I suppose. And there we are. All the way around back to Dia. Here we are coming down the Canadian side. Summit Lake. Got a couple more snowfields we have to cross. And then the trail meanders. I can see the trail clear off over there.
Reflection of that mountain in the lake, far lake.
Marcine and Joe getting out on what we hope is the second to the last snowfield. Snow is slick. I'm going to keep the camera going. When one of them goes on their Kishka, we're going to have it this time. Joe said on the last one, why is there only one sitz mark on this whole thing?
Alaskan girls kick ass! Alaskan girls kick ass!
Well, those are two pretty amazing girls. They're doing just great. And I don't think we're going to get to see them go on their Kiskas. So I'm going to cut it off and I'm going to catch up with them. I must hurry and catch up, for I am their leader. Aw. We got to get down to the stream. We're going to get rehydrated. We still got lots of water. Sweet Marcine packed extra water this morning. Of course, I'm packing all of her bagels. We're going to go down to the creek and have lunch. We'll see you at the creek. This is a big snowfield. Is that where you're getting off, Mars?
That's where the flags go.
All right. Very steep and very slick snow. Oh, there she went and we got it. I'm having trouble seeing my viewfinder. She's almost down. I'm going to pan around. There's Summit Lake out there. Mountains in the background. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Sun is out. Smoke is going the other direction. And there's the snowfield we just came down. That's Chilkoot Pass up there. And Joe is about to go out of sight. Down there in the last flag. Oh, she's taking a breather. She's feeling comfortable because now it's just a little bit of side hill probably. I can't tell. And onto the dirt trail. I don't want to get too far behind them. They'll eat all the lunch. Here we are above Crater Lake, and this is what is referred to as the crib, which was the anchor on the Canadian side, the anchor for the tramway. And that lumber has been preserved. There's nails down here, there's an old saw blade, a lot of cable, a lot of hardware. But it's amazing that 100 years ago, all of this was, or has been here for 100 years. And there's the nails in the walkway. And of course they ask us not to pick any of that stuff up. And it seems as if people have honored that. So it's pretty interesting history here. But it's so well, I mean, the materials have not rotted because of the high alpine, covered by snow in the winter and dry in the summer. Panning on up, we're walking away from the Chilkoot Pass right now. So there's a last look. It may not be our last look, but I'll give this video a last look. That's the pass right up there. The two snowfields that we came down through to get down from the pass. And that gives you an idea of how far away from the top of the pass the crib was. We're 1/2 mile from tonight's camp, happy camp. What a relief. It's been a long, tiring day. Beautiful little waterfall. Good morning. Over here with Deep Lake in the background. Fry pan with some broken glass in it. Sled runners. Deep Lake. The creek. Here comes Marcine to take some pictures. Beautiful valley. Some artifacts. Scrap iron. Shoe bottoms. 100-year-old shoe bottoms. Old stove. Steel bands. Wood stove. This probably was the site of an old cabin. Looks like. Here we are, we broke out of the woods, coming from deep creek, whatever the heck it was. And we get our first glimpse of Lindeman Lake, which flows down into Bennett Lake. We're considering, I think we're not just considering stopping at Lindeman Camp here. There's 4 miles to do in the morning to catch the train tomorrow afternoon. It's a wee bit windy, so the audio probably will reveal that. There's where we came from. Not sure how well those show up. It's pretty bright out here and I can't see my viewfinder. But there's the mountains that we've come out of. And we've traveled down this trail past Lindeman Lake. Yeah, down at the far end there of the lake. Our trail right now is going over these granite boulders. And it's a pretty nice trail. If it stays that way, we'll be into Bear Loon Lake here shortly, which is where we're stopping for tonight, rather than we've moved on from Lindeman. Ooh.
You ready?
Yeah, are you pouring?
Yeah, I made a mess.
We're running.
Pour that water in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah, you're filling the
I
bottles.
filled.
You're filtering, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now you're going to purify, right?
Right.
I'm going to cut this off because that's a 90-second process, and I'm not going to make our viewers watch 90 seconds of purifying. But
And I'm the bear bag person.
I will swing over to the bear bag lady. The bag lady. I mean the bear bag lady.
All right.
This has been a wonderful trip. Here we are at Bear Loon Lake. I'm going to shoot a picture of the lake in a minute. But Marcine's got the water purification. It's a UV deal. The light just came on in there, and it is purifying. And in 90 seconds, it purifies that liter of water. And we've gathered this water from Bear Loon Lake, which is probably our poorest water source on this trip. All of the rest of them have been rushing mountain streams, just gorgeous mountain spring water or spring runoff water or whatever. But at any rate, so that's that process. When 90 seconds gets done, it's all done. Now we'll swing over here and we'll interview our bear bag lady.
Yes, we have to put our garbage, our deodorants, etc. Any snacks. This is Marcine's very
Food and anything
important
that has
bag.
an odor, right?
Anything that has an odor, bagels. And until we got to Bear Loon Lake, we've always had a cupboard or something to put our bear bag in. But tonight,
We're gonna have
Dawn is going
we're
to
gonna have to hoist it on the bear pole. And there are other people's bear bags hanging off the bear poles. Right outside the cooking shack here. This is quite a nice little open air cooking shack.
Oh,
It's got three tables in it. They're all metal topped and fire extinguisher because we have our stoves
and we've
over
got-
here. We've done the cooking. I did the cooking already, but we cooked the stoves, and we're having a variety meal. We're gonna have Oriental style rice and chicken, and we're gonna have sweet and sour pork with rice. And then if we're still hungry, we've got a 4-meal pack over here, beef stroganoff, which was our emergency food, the one extra day.
And of course, we have dessert
Oh,
and coffee.
yeah. What's the dessert?
The dessert is M&Ms and a mint. We will have an after-dinner peppermint and
M&M's on our ice cream, but without the ice cream.
without the ice cream.
And I'm going to interrupt. I want to get these guys down here. Hey, my Canadian friends. I'm videotaping our dinner operation up here for posterity, and I just wanted to share our friendship with the viewers back home. So these are our East Coast Canadian friends, right? And what we learned is that Canada, much like the U.S., has Easterners and Westerners, and never the twain shall meet sometimes. But here they are out west. They've been a happy crew, great crew. We've enjoyed you. Thank you.
The PhD candidate.
And the PhD candidate. Yeah.
But he's a,
Whoops.
he's a
Congratulations
Westerner.
to the one that's getting married. We
He's
got one.
Western.
Oh yeah, we got a groom to be, a PhD to be, and an MBAer down there, a future MBA, huh? Yeah, and
He's got his master's.
and you already have your masters, okay?
And they're all engineers.
Tell you what, they're a great bunch of guys. We've enjoyed you.
But the PhD is a West Coaster now.
Oh, that's right. He moved out west. Okay, so Marcine is on the second bottle here.
Don't forget to
And
do the
she's-
privy.
Got number 1 done. Yeah, okay, so we've seen enough of that. And then up here at the top of the hill, on the rock, is the Canadian Privy. Now they, probably out of here, I don't know, they helicopter the remnants in and out. But over on the American side, they've gone to composting units that, quite frankly, seemed to be working pretty well when we went through. Well, one site they didn't stink, the other site they did stink a little
Well, and
bit.
we need to move our tent up. I didn't know there was a tent platform up there.
Oh,
That's the tent platform.
well, we're not moving anymore. We moved the first night.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. All right. So that's kind of our dinner routine here. We got a little bit of it all going on. So, signing off for now. Oh, there is Bear Loon Lake out there. It's quite a nice, quiet
Came
little
back
lake.
with a balloon and a guy that went skinny dipping. I don't know if the loon saw the
We're
guy.
not sure all these stories are true, but
You're stuck with it.
all right. So there's our tents. Oh, no, that's our tent site. That was our tent platform at Bear Loon. Didn't get a picture of that. This is a nice, quiet little campsite. Our Canadian friends were down there. The Philadelphia folks are over there. 2 Philadelphia folks are transfers to Juneau. Bear Loon Lake out here. And I think we had one other couple at this camp last night, and that was it. We're 4 miles from Bennett, and it's around approximately 7 o'clock in the morning, so we're getting a nice start. And I will get a picture of our, oh, we had pictures from up above earlier, so this completes the survey of Bear Loon Camp. See you down the trail.
Oh my God, what the hell is that? That's growing. This is my beauty pocket. Wait a minute. See, I got a comb in here. Damn it, it's hanging out.
It's stuck.
What do? You gonna comb your bruise?
No. I've got all kinds of things in my beauty pocket. Now we just rub this in a little bit. I forgot my leg makeup. Oh, a little more. A little dirty. Yeah, I know. I forgot my real beauty stuff.
Here's our other trooper.
Yeah,
We
see how
are-
I've been entertained on the trail this last 5 days?
How far do we have to go?
We have about 1.5 miles to go, and we are going to be happy to be at Bennett fairly shortly.
And we bought lunch.
And we
We're
got
going to get lunch
lunch,
served
and then
to
we
us.
got a beautiful train ride ahead and a shower by 5 o'clock.
We have our makeup artist over here still working on hiding her bruises.
Knee pads.
I forgot my helmet. Could have used elbow pads. Didn't need them. I hope these boots make it. Okay, that's enough. I may move my. Have to move the knee pads up. Yeah, I should have brought my. Meant to bring my leg makeup.
What's it do?
It's this is the wrong color.
It's a little too light.
Yeah,
Yeah. You needed the tanned color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got any?
I don't.
We could
I
have it.
didn't bring any makeup with me.
We could have it FedExed in.
That probably looks worse than the bruise.
That's like putting a red flagger on your
Kind
arm.
of looks like, has a kid been on your body working?
Okay.
Enough.
We'll
You're
see
not
you
running
down the
this, are
trail.
you? Oh, God.
Reasonable distance away. Not a bad shovel.
Yeah.
Now this came along when?
It didn't say when. It was just built by a
But-
trapper after the gold rush.
After the gold rush.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a working outhouse.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you.
Sorry, I don't have to do anything.
I don't either.
Here we are, we've just come through a stretch of sand along the lake. Lake Lindeman out here. We're very near the end of Lake Lindeman, which some of the 98ers boated down, but then they took their stuff off and ported the rapids. And so I don't know if that's 1998 relics laying in the sand here or not. We've got more sand up ahead. We're probably about a mile from Bennett now. And so we're very near the end of our journey. And it's some marvelous scenery. These are the rapids coming out of Lake Lindeman into Lake Bennett that prevented the 98ers from, stampeders from building their boats up at the head of Lindeman and boating all the way down.
You gonna walk down to him? No?
This is the river coming from Lake Lindeman down to Lake Bennett. We're on a bluff right above Lake Bennett. There is Lake Bennett. And Lake Bennett goes down through the valley to Carcross. And over here in this little cove, and we can't see it from here, but right about there is the town of Bennett. There's the train going down, going north. the train going south in a few hours, about 4 hours. We're applauding our decision to spend the night at Bear Loon rather than Lake Lindeman and only have 4 hours to cover, or 4 miles to cover this morning rather than 7. Here we are, Trail's End, or as this sign indicates, the trail's beginning. But for the direction we came, it's the trail's end. We are at Bennett. There's where we would camp if we were camping tonight. But we're going to go up here to the train station. This is the church, St. Andrew's Church. And they've got a sprinkler system here for fire protection, I'm sure. There's sprinklers up on top of the building in case of a forest fire. It's very interesting. There's the train station. There's a little squirrel that I missed. They got sprinklers set up all around this to protect it from a forest fire. It's quite interesting.
No. And it doesn't look like this is...
Something about aggressive. Where was that?
About 2 years done to
She's got quite a kind of green belt. They live in the end of a subdivision, so they've got better spot.
I got to record all our hiking partners here.
What do you do? Segregating everybody else.
We're coming into Fraser, British Columbia. We're going to stop here. We've got a few passengers in a train. And our conductor, David Dobbs, says that anyone that wants to get off the train for just a few moments can do so. Now, at the south end of the platform, there is a large red building that is a water tank, the last remaining water tank here on the railroad. And up the ramp and in a little box on that water tank, there is a passport stamp for Canada. It says Fraser, British Columbia. And probably the most interesting thing about it, it shows the line of stampeders making their way over the Chilkoot Pass. So those folks that hike the Chilkoot Trail might want to get that passport stamp in your passport. So we'll wait here long enough for anyone that wants to get the stamp. Head up to the red building. It's on the right.
The day after.
The day after, how do you feel? Where's it sore?
We're doing great. We aren't sore. We're young chicks.
Yeah, that's right.
Alaskan girls do what?
Kick ass.
That over that ridge there is the channel into Daia. So that just kind of gives us a perspective. That's the White Pass up there, and over there would be the head of the Chilkoot Pass. And this is all the mountains along the, I forget the name of the channel here. There's the State of Alaska Ferry Terminal. As you can see, we got 2 new cruise ships in last night. We watched 2 of them pull out last night and got 2 brand new ones in this morning. Clouds are hovering in today, although no rain. Not particularly threatening. There's downtown Skagway straight ahead of us. So we are about to go back to the RV and head home. Conclusion of a very, very wonderful trip.
Isn't that what that does? A snow plow?
Snow plow, yeah.
They should have it up here because we're
Yeah, they have
hills.
run lots more humps and bumps than.
Yeah, so we went, and then here's Finnegan's Point. And we climbed some more. And we camped in Canyon City. And we climbed a lot more. Sorry. Pleasant Camp. And then we were up. They don't even, oh, here's Sheep Camp. We went across the river and went to Sheep Camp. And then we got to Long Hill and climbed the summit 3 times. Ding, ding, ding. Slid down the snow into Crater Lake. And down along Crater Lake. Another 5 miles to Happy Camp. Camp there. Down past Deep Lake. To Lincoln City. Ate lunch. Went on to, they don't have Bear Loon, but
That's
there
Bear
it is,
Loon
Bear
Lake,
Loon
yeah.
Lake. We camped there. And then on into Bennett. Did you find your path up there?
No.
Yes.
This is the 1-year supply right here. How would you like to have to pack that up the hill?
Well, thank you very much.
Here, I'm gonna put those.
Oh, and Joe, we got the comment forms that wasn't at the trail, it was at the national.
I wanted to put them.
Is that the national park?
Those bookstores.
Pretty wavy.
Yeah.
Well, so here we are at the other end of Lake Bennett, huh?